Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is kind of a video response to Rob over at Papa's Model Car Room. I noticed that he was going to use this Colorshot paint, and I tried to warn him before he did to let him know some of the, I don't know, pitfalls, I guess. Well, anyway, I was cruising Walmart a couple weeks ago now, and I saw an end cap and they had all these paints, and they've got some pretty cool colors. And it was kind of promising, being that this is an acrylic paint. I figured, well, you know what, if this works out, this might be a good thing to be able to do projects inside my model room. Maybe try them out. It's an acrylic, and we'll see how they lay down. Alright, well, that's cool. So I went out in my shop. So luckily I did not spray this inside my model room, inside my house. I was outside in my shop, and I sprayed it in my paint booth. And let me tell you something. My first instinct was, it's an acrylic paint. I don't need my respirator. How wrong was I? Luckily, I'm a little bit smarter than the average bear, and I put my respirator on anyway, and I'm glad I did. First thing, the smell of this stuff will choke you. Do not spray it inside your house. Please, do not spray it inside your house. Okay? Next thing is, if you do use this, let whatever you're painting gas out outside. If you bring it inside the house, you're going to regret it. The smell is going to last for quite a while. And again, it's going to choke you. So I don't know how safe it is and whatnot. There's a lot of promises on the back that this is paint that, you know, that it'll do everything other paint won't, and all that other stuff, including choking the life out of you, I guess. But anyway, I saw this because it's supposed to be a gloss black metallic paint in primer 1, and it says wood, metal, plastic, crafts, etc. Okay, and the color is called Smolder, and you can see it's like a metallic black. Great. I figured if this turns out, I've got some projects that would look really good in a metallic black. Well, not so fast, bucko. So let me show you a little bit. Everybody paints spoons. They test their paint on spoons, and you know how smooth and clear paint comes out on spoons, and then when you go to transfer that to a model car, it comes out looking like poop, and you got some work to do. Okay, so let me show you on some white plastic spoons what I've got. Alright, so first, this is what it looks like on the spoon. It's got a rough texture to it, which, okay, fine. It's got metal flake in it, whatnot. Alright. Show you next. That is without primer. This is with primer. Still, rough texture. Kind of matte finish. This is no primer with clear coat on it. Can you see the streaking? It's still rough. It's not glossy. It's more of a flatter or matte finish. This one here, hold on a second. This one here, if you look around the edges, see where that is? I used Pledge Revive on this. Brushed it on with a sponge brush. And it separated and it ran to the edges of the spoon and then pulled up on the edges of the spoon. So I was going to do further testing on this, and I was going to use some different primers, and I was going to go ahead and get their clear coat because they do have a clear, and I was going to try and see if their clear matters. Alright. I haven't tried to wet sand this or sand it at all to see if it'll smooth out, but it's not too promising. But the color will, or excuse me, I'm not going to edit this video, so you're going to hear all my blunders. The smell of this stuff, if you're going to use it outside and use a respirator, because it's terrible. I mean, the back of it says that, you know, Colorshot is designed to be everything regular spray paint isn't. This paint works on pretty much everything, but that's not all you came for. From the must-have selection of head-turning colors, which I have to agree, they have some pretty cool colors, to the sleek can design. No other program allows you to play with the color the way Colorshot does. Discover all of the quality and color you need for a brand new look, powered by Colorshot. Now, going to their website, they will tell you that you can mix these colors to make new colors, and that's all good and fine. That's great. But, you know, if it's not going to work for what we do, then really you're wasting your money. Stick with the known stuff. But anyway, and it says use on indoor and outdoor projects. I caution you, please don't spray this stuff on the indoors. Please do not spray this stuff in your house. But then it goes on to say painting conditions. Use outdoors or in a well-ventilated area. Alright, Rob pointed something out. He sprayed his out in his spray booth out in his garage with a big box fan. Okay? He said the smell was terrible. He then proceeded to bring in the model car body to hang it to gas out in his model room. He said it stunk up the whole model room. He had to take it back outside. And I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the propellant in here. I don't know if it's the smell of the paint, whatever it is. I'm guessing it's a little bit of both, because if you take your model car body and you bring it into the house, you know, it's then not really the propellant in the can, is it? It's the paint gassing out. So, I mean, to each their own. If you want to try it, go ahead. Comment down below if you've ever had good results with this stuff, because from my first impressions, I haven't. And from Rob's first impressions, he really hasn't either. Alright guys, that's all I got. Check you later.